Hello everyone and welcome to Foss Fishing. This channel will be taking place in Kristiansand, Norway. We are currently in Lobsterseason, where we'll be hauling two pots. One of them being a deep sea pot. Hopefully we'll catch some bait fish, which I'll use in my gathering pot where I keep my lobsters until they're ready for the table. The next 9 pots, we're only allowed to fish with 10 pots per person, per boat. So we'll haul the deep sea pot in Lobsterseason, and also I'll be collecting one lobster pot which I have just set out right here in the bay during the night, because I'm bringing it out to the to the open seas, to the Dvergsøya, where I'll be setting it out, and where I'll be pulling, I believe it is 4 more lobster pots. So my name is Rune. Please keep watching, click like and subscribe, and we'll just get to it. It is windy today, and these pots are set, this pot is set at 50 meters, and it's a fairly big pot. It's a fishing pot, and I'll show you how it works when I get it up. Oh yeah! Now, let's see. Oh, that's a good catch. Oh man. Whiting. I was expecting more, but it'll do. Now let me show you how this works. See here. Now, the bottom frame is fairly heavy, and the floaters keep the pot upraised, and so they go in at the bottom, and then when they swim up they can't get out. Look at this. This was more than expected. In one pot I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nice Norway lobster, they're called, and the minimum landing size for these are 13 centimeters. Docile. These are well above 13 centimeters. This is the This is the smallest one, and it's about, I guess it's 16 or something. It's well above. There's nothing to be measuring. There's no question. Now I'll bring this in for lunch, but until then I'm gonna put them in a separate collecting pot. Now the fish, these are just a couple of whiting. I'll give them to the lobsters, which I have going in a different collecting pot. Now, so these are called Norway lobsters. Let's see. There you go. And they are very similar to a regular lobster, only smaller, and well, they live on the mud, fairly deep, from 50 to I think it's like 800 meters. They're really good eating. And I don't know if I said this, but they are the same family as lobsters. They're 10 feet, what are they called? 10 feet crayfish or something. You can see by all their feet have like pincers. So the claws are actually just an evolved set of feet, actually. So they're really good eating, and I guess if I have to choose, I'll take a kilo of sulfur or Norwegian Norway lobsters, preferably to a lobster, actually, because they're so tasty. Now I'm just gonna put these in the collecting pot, and we'll head out and see if we can catch some real lobsters, some laris or some cardinals of the oceans, as we say in Norway. Lobsters are more expensive than Norway lobsters, but I reckon Norway lobsters taste even better. So I'm just gonna put this in the collecting pot, and then we'll head off to the first lobster pot, which I set right outside the bay, and we'll bring it out. I'm not expecting to catch much in the pot, which we'll pull up next, but that doesn't matter. We'll set it out where hopefully we'll get some tomorrow. Now this first pot, I'm not expecting much, and it's really close to shore, so I'll have to be fairly quick. The wind and the tide is blowing me straight into the rocks, so we'll see if I can get away fairly quickly. Nothing. Much as expected. A few starfish, that's it. But hopefully we'll have more luck with the next pots. So now we're currently on the west side of Dvergsøya, where we're hauling 4, I think, lobster pots. Just have to check my markers. And I think 2 of them are regular, standard, original lobster pots, which you can buy straight out of the store. And the rest, 2 or 3 of them, are some unorthodox fishing pots, which have been modified to meet all the regulations concerning lobster fishing for these 2 months, with a rotting thread and escape holes, exit holes for undersized lobsters. So let's get to it. Let's see if there's something in there. They've been soaking for 3 days now. Let's see here. One lobster with roe. So this one is just going straight out. Rather small female. I doubt it might be just within landing size, but it doesn't matter. But where there's one, there's more. So this one goes out, and then we'll see if we might catch some more. But nothing else that is peculiar there. There's usually a couple of crabs or something. I'll just get this rebaited and set back out, and I'll see you at the next pot. This is one of the, well, it's called the fishing pot. One of those I modified, so they're within regulation. A lobster, you can only fish lobster with lobster pots. You can't fish lobster with nets or snorkeling or diving or anything. But a lobster pot is defined by the fact that they have a 6 centimeter exit on both sides of the pot. So they need to have 2 of them, and also they need to have a rotting thread, which well, it rots away, and anything that goes in the pot can get out if you lose the pot. Let's see. It's the same as the one I caught the Norway lobster in, only these are smaller. Crabs. Just a lot of edible crabs, brown crabs. A couple of nice ones. I might keep one of those, a couple of those. We'll see. Now there's a lot of edible crab in Norway. That's a big one. And so the minimum landing size for these are just 11 centimeters across. So they're well within every one. Same concept. Rise up, fish goes in, or the lobster or the crab or whatever goes in at the bottom, can't get out, goes up, and then they really can't get out. But I modified them so they have, on the other side, they have the 6mm lobster exit holes. And also they have rotting thread. It's cut open and then stitched with a single thread all the way through, both on the bottom, both on the upper chamber and the down under chamber. So nothing. Well, see you at the next pot. Tiny lobster. Or is it tiny? We'll have a look then, huh? Let's see. Another one. Ah, that's strange. That is strange. It's very strange. Look at this, guys. So they are clearly roe on this one, but they are. Can you see this? Very few, and the coloration is just totally off. I'm not pulling off any roe here, I'm just, there's something underneath here. It's like it has well, some sort of disease or something, but it's perfectly fine, perfectly healthy. But yeah, it's got an old shell. You can see it's got some keel worms on the claws, and the feet as well are just, the coloration is just off, totally off. but well, we can't keep it. Doesn't matter. It might be undersized as well, but who cares? He's got a few roe underneath here, so I'll let him. I'll let her go. Hope he'll be all right. You can see even on the two front feeder legs or something, it's off. It's like, I think it might have something. Either the shell is really old and it needs to, who knows? Who knows? Huh. Too bad. Too bad. 2 lobsters, 2 roes. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't think that was perfectly healthy, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It says nowhere that you can keep lobsters that are sick or has deficiencies. So there's a couple of nice crabs in here. Let's see. I'm gonna put this down. This one really nice. Dark coloration on the underside. Female. Strong, healthy. Keep that. Another nice one, nice coloration. Yeah, another one. There is not. And this one you can see it's, although the claws are pretty okay, underneath there it's very light. So almost white, and well, there's not much going on strength-wise. It probably shed its shell not too long ago, and so we'll let it go. Okay, just gonna rebait these and this and put it in, and I'll see you at the next pot. We're currently on the west side of Dvergsøya, as I said. We're heading over to the east side of Flekkerøya, and the fish are jumping. I should have brought my my fishing rod. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of bait fish, so there's probably big fish underneath. I'm gonna throw in the mackerel hand line and see if we might catch a few mackerel. But yeah, so I'll see you over at Flekkerøya. and crabs. Couple of nice ones. Too small. Let's just one. They seem small, but let's measure. So it doesn't matter which way you measure it, it's within anyways. This is a female, you can tell by the broad flap underneath, and just going into defense mode here. There's a bit of struggle in him, so in her. We'll keep that one, and that's it. That's all. I'll get it rebaited and set it out, and I'll see you at the next pot. Nice pollock. That's good bait. Nice pollock. And crabs, no lobsters. That's a nice one. Small. Yep. Okay, so not much, but see you at the next pot. Oh my god. Giant lobster. Gigantic lobster. That's well over maximum size. There's no... Oh man, that's an old... Woo! Do you see that? Oh, it's far too big. Oh, look at that, and full of roe. Ah, what a specimen. So. Look at this. Oh my god. Let's measure him for. Let's measure her. Let's see, what else did we get here? Big one. No need to worry, Lobsterino. Let's see, just for fun. How big are you? So 34. So maximum landing size is 32. So, but that is a beauty, huh? Oh man. Look at that. Nice. 34 centimeters. Okay, off you go. That's a big one. Flip. Oh man. So 3 lobsters, all with roe. Now I think we have 3 pots left, so fingers crossed. Lobster! Let's see if it's another roe. I think, it might be a subjective call, but I had a bad luck. I think, 3 lobsters, all with roe. This, come on, another roe. Oh man, is it possible? So that's the 4th lobster this far. Oh man, nice size, beautiful lobster. Well, back you go. Again. Flop. So yeah, it's one of those days, I guess. But 1 pot left, It might be the one. See you on the next one. only crabs. Only edible crabs. Touché, touché. Have enough. Okay, so this is one of the regulations for the kind of pods you're fishing with. So this will just open up when this cotton thread, it's called a rotting thread, it doesn't last for very long, maybe a couple of months or something, and then it'll snap and everything that's caught goes free. Good measure. So, well, I'll just rebait this, put it back in, and hopefully tomorrow we'll catch some some we can keep. Got a really nice day out at sea. So, unless I forgot to say, this is my first video, and I'll be posting regularly the rest of the lobster season for however long I decide to keep fishing. If I just continue to catch roe lobster, then I don't know how long I'll be going at it, but hopefully we'll get some tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, 13th, I think. So please like and subscribe, and of course YouTube will put my video for tomorrow in your preferred list. So thanks for watching. My name is Rune. I'm currently, I forgot to say, right now these last 5 pots, they are set on the east side of Flekkerøya and south of Kinn and north of Oksøy Fyr. So let's see. There we go. There's Oksøy. There's Flekkerøya. Kinnfluene, and then Kinn. All the way in the background you have Kristiansand city, so we're not too far away. And there's Dvergsøya, where we pulled the first 4 pots. Tomorrow, fingers crossed, we'll catch a few, and maybe some we can keep as well. Huh. That would be something. It shouldn't be too much to ask. Thanks for watching. Have a nice one.